back to my YouTube channel. It's Heyyyo Mariam and I hope you're feeling amazing. I have a lot of stuff that I need to do this weekend. Today is Saturday and I'm writing exams next week, which is mind-blowing to me, but I'm so excited because the year is almost over. But that also means I'm going to grade 11 and I heard a whole lot of stuff. That grade 11 is hard, that grade 11 makes you cry, grade 11 is the pits. And yo, I'm trying to like not think about that when I go into grade 11. I'm trying to think about it like, you know what, I got this. Positive vibes. I'm gonna pray to God about it a lot because yeah, I know apparently it's like grade 9. I don't know, we'll see. But anyways, I'm hungry, so let's go make some food. And by food I mean cornflakes. Let's go. Slide to the left, 2, slide to the right, 2, crisscross, 2, crisscross, 2. Okay, so I got back from the place that we were at. It was like a farm around Stellenbosch. I don't even know the name of the place, but it was somewhere around there. It was actually so nice, but I actually got so full so quickly. Unexpectedly, I got so full so quickly. I didn't even eat breakfast. But anyways, yeah, before I went there, I went to church and I serve in the kids' church, right? So I made this like sort of like, we're learning about the armor of God. So I made this chest plate of righteousness. It was basically just cardboard. But then, yeah, I didn't take it with me after the service because some of the kids asked if they could take it. So I was just like, it's fine, you can take it, have it, it's fine. But yeah, that was super fun. And yeah, the weather is kind of looking a bit wonky, not gonna lie. Like the clouds look like a giant gray blanket right now. It's not a vibe because like low-key I need my uniform to dry. Okay, I need my uniform to dry and this weather is not the one. Okay, this weather is not the one. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. Probably gonna have to like find a way to quickly dry my uniform before tomorrow, which is cool. But anyway, speaking of tomorrow, there is this thing that we have in the photography club. So I'm part of the photography club in my school and we have this little like get together like chirp event thing, right, where we're gonna go to like this like wildlife reserve, right? And I'm super excited because then I can take my camera with me, you know, maybe vlog a bit. But I'm gonna be with my friends, which is super fun. I'm gonna take photos of birds and trees and leaves and all this type of stuff and bugs probably, yeah, which is super fun. But the problem is I was supposed to have tennis like right afterwards. Like usually I have photography from 2, no, not from 2:30, but from 3 o'clock until 4 o'clock, and then tennis was supposed to be from 4 o'clock until 5:15. So yeah, I probably won't be able to play tennis tomorrow. It's getting so busy now, but it's the end of the year anyways, which is okay. But I could probably just play tennis again next year when it's not so busy. But yeah, I just want to show you guys the clouds because this is crazy. Look at that, just like huge dark gray blanket. Oh, I saw a bird.
They must be on the reserve, but not they must be in this area. Chicken, sweet barbecue chili something, and then some ham and cheese.
This is Lily Ann, guys.
Ham and cheese.
We're gonna take photos of birds and stuff. Oh. wasn't able to film that much during my week at school because it actually was quite busy. But I low-key learned how to play Golden Hour, which is just crazy to me because I don't play piano. But like, I'm trying to learn how to play piano, and me playing Golden Hour, and I mean, my fingers kind of did look like a spider. Like, here's a video of me trying to play. Like, my fingers, like, if y'all play piano, please tell me what to do because I don't know what to do with my fingers anymore. But yeah, I'm kind of low-key just chilling today. No, I'm lying. That's a lie. So today I am gonna study. I gotta study Afrikaans because we're writing an Afrikaans paper on Tuesday, and then the following week is when exams actually start, which is exciting. It's still the morning, that's why I kind of look like this. Okay, maybe it's not that deep in the morning. It's like 11 o'clock, but it's okay. I'm gonna get out of my rut. But anyways, I just wanted to show you guys what I was reading lately in the Bible. I'm gonna show you guys what I've been reading. Where is my bookmark? I've been reading the book of Numbers lately, actually, and I don't really read the book of Numbers. I mean, who reads the book of Numbers? Because it's kind of just like a bunch of like families, like family names, and they go on and on and on. No, son of this, no, son of this, no, son of this. So yeah, but like, I low-key just wanted to take a deeper dive into it because somebody at Christian Action, which is like a Christian club at my school, she was speaking a good word. It was actually so incredible. She was speaking a good word, and she was speaking from the book of Numbers, and I'm like, hey, maybe I have underestimated the book of Numbers a bit, and maybe I haven't touched these books that nobody reads because it's just not like a famous book. Like, everybody's gonna be reading the Gospels, everybody's gonna be reading the story of Moses, and what else? I don't know, book of Jeremiah, Revelation, all of these things. There's actually so much more that God has been speaking to us this entire time, right in our faces. Like, it's there for a reason. I don't think God would just put the book of Numbers if he didn't want us to know something, if he didn't want us to understand something. And Loki, I feel like I love the Old Testament a lot. Like it literally opens my eyes so much more. Like, I get to understand why certain things happen that really do in the New Testament, because I could literally just be reading the New Testament and not understand a single thing. I could be reading, trying to think of all the things that God would want me to know in the New Testament, but then when I read the Old Testament and I'm like, oh, I see the connection. Oh, I see you actually like using words in the Old Testament to help us understand, and even to get the Pharisees a bit riled up in the New Testament, you know? But actually, speaking of that, getting Pharisees riled up, wait, I need to put my camera on a tripod because now I'm on a talking roll. I don't know if you remember, but when Jesus was getting crucified, like almost like just before he was about to say his last words, he says, my God, why have you forsaken me? And a lot of people see that as a thing of like, well, the way I used to see it is that when he took on our sin, what does sin make you do? Sin makes you almost resent God. It makes you bitter. It makes you be resentful just in general. And then in my head, I thought that when he was saying that, that was when he took on our sin, that he saw all of our sin, he died for our sins. That's when our sins sort of did that to him, in a way, is what my head was thinking. It's like, my God, why have you forsaken me? And nobody has ever heard, like, throughout Jesus's life, nobody has ever heard him like speaking to God that way. So in my head I was like, oh, like the one time that he takes on sin, then that's what comes out of his mouth, you know? But then the internet, I saw something on the interwebs where it says, oh, I have to find the verse now, come on, okay, there we go. It says, my God, why have you forsaken me? Now, the same way how I saw this on the internet, like, actually, like, it is actually so mind-blowing that I didn't think of it like that, but wow. I just had to share it with you guys. So you know how you listen to a song, like if I sing, what's the song that everyone knows? It's like, your name is the, yeah, you already know what I'm about to say. It's the highest, holy forever by CC Winans, right? So the same way, when you hear the beginning of a song, you already know like what comes afterwards, because that's just how a song is. And the same way, Jesus wasn't speaking to the people who didn't know him on the cross. He wasn't speaking to like just anybody, but he was actually speaking to the Pharisees. So when I heard this person on the internet saying this, I was like, what do you mean he was speaking to the Pharisees? And he continues to say, so in the book of Psalms, if you don't know, there's different music. It's like songs, like song lyrics. And so in Psalm 22, it says, for the director of music, the tune of the doe of the morning, a psalm of David. Actually, I want to get into that a bit. But anyways, so just like how we know the beginning of a song and we already know what comes afterwards, the Pharisees, who have studied the Lord's words, who have studied the Old Testament to the T, know exactly what each verse says, exactly what the Psalm says, exactly what Proverbs says. And they memorize these entire songs and psalms of David. And when Jesus says, my God, why have you forsaken me? That wasn't him saying, God, why have you forsaken me? But rather, let me take you to it. In Psalm 22, where it says, in Psalm 22, let me show you. I actually did not know this. But anyways, it says, my God, why have you forsaken me? That is the little words. Those are the literal words that were said. And obviously, the Pharisees knowing the words of the Psalm of David, knowing exactly what comes after that, he wasn't speaking to like his followers, but he was speaking to the Pharisees, because they know what comes after that verse. And the chapter goes on, and at the end of the chapter, I had to read this myself. At the end of the chapter, it ends with God, with the psalm saying, but he has not forsaken me. And actually, there was a part where I was like, actually, this is low-key what happened to Jesus. This is low-key everything. And I could just imagine what the Pharisees were thinking in their minds. They're like, yeah, I know exactly how that verse ends. Like they probably had that verse going through their mind, that chapter going through their mind, and they're like, wow, did we actually just crucify the Son of God? You know? So I want to read something that actually just connected it to Jesus in Psalm 22, where it says, where is it? Oh yeah. Psalm 22 verse 16 says, dogs surround me. A pack of villains encircles me. They pierce my hands and my feet. All my bones are on display. People stare and gloat over me. They divide my clothes among them and cast lots for my garment. Tell me that was not basically what Jesus was trying to let the Pharisees know, that, hey, I am actually the Son of God, and this is what you have just done. You have just crucified me. And it's actually so crazy to think of it like that, because many people will look at those words. It's like one of the sentences during Jesus' death where you're like, why would he say that? You know, like, you could have said so many things. Like, you could have said bye to your mom, you could have said bye to your disciples, like obviously in his parable ways. You chose to speak towards the Pharisees and let them know that I am the Son of God, which is just crazy to me. But anyways, y'all should actually look into that. It is so good. But yeah, I'm hungry now. So
least you know that me and it comes from the time.
So I have my upcoming geography exam on Monday, next week Monday. I have studied. I have been studying already, but it's just so crazy how things are going so fast. Like school is literally ending in like 3 weeks, and I'm done with this grade, and it's just so crazy to me. Like, why is time going so fast now? I'm lucky happy that it's going fast, but like, what did I do this year? Honestly, like I feel like I haven't done anything that like wow, you know, this year. But hey, this next year. So yeah, a little bit of an update. I wrote my Afrikaans exam paper 3 yesterday. It was actually good. I liked it. I'm low-key counting on my essay. So we have to do an essay, and then we have to do a long transactional and a short transactional, all in Afrikaans. So if you're not from South Africa, we do our essays and we do our entire tests and stuff that are for Afrikaans subject in Afrikaans. No English whatsoever, because that's how you lose marks. But yeah, I've been doing Afrikaans since grade R, and I still don't know how to speak it. I don't know what's up. Yeah, that was just my little update.